NATO overtakes Russia in ammunition production for the first time. Typhoon Kalmaegi causes widespread damage in central region. Connecting supply and demand, spreading the value of Nghệ and agriculture.
Hello, so good to see you again in today's news. I'm Hoàng Yên, and here we go, the first step of the show. NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte announced that the alliance has significantly increased its ammunition production, surpassing Russia for the first time, thanks to the opening of dozens of new production lines and expansion of existing factories, bringing the production capacity to its highest level in decades.
I believe the whole summit in The Hague, including what we organized...
Speaking at the NATO Industry Forum in Bucharest, Rutte emphasized that member countries are sharply increasing defense spending, with the goal of raising it to 5% of GDP by 2035. However, he stated that this level is still not enough to counter what he called the threat from Russia. According to him, NATO member countries are opening dozens of new production lines and expanding existing facilities, helping the bloc achieve a level of output unseen in decades. He also called on member countries to continue accelerating the development of air defense capabilities and drone interception systems. Regarding Russia, Moscow has sharply increased its defense spending in recent months since the escalation of the conflict with Ukraine. Nevertheless, the Land of the White Birch affirms that it has no intention of attacking any NATO member.
Japan and the United States are set to begin the exploitation of rare earth deposits on the seabed near Minamitsutorishima Island, Japan. This is a strategic move aimed at reducing dependence on supply from China and strengthening the high-tech supply chain.
Speaking at the parliament, Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi confirmed that Tokyo and Washington will cooperate on deep-sea exploration and resource development. Following the meeting between Prime Minister Takaichi and U.S. President Donald Trump on October 28th, the two sides agreed to identify joint projects across the entire chain of extraction, metallurgy, and processing of rare earth elements, which are essential for advanced manufacturing, clean energy, and defense. Japan currently holds significant rare earth reserves deep beneath the Pacific seabed, but exploitation still faces technical challenges and high costs. Nevertheless, Japan considers this a necessary path to ensure resource security, given that China accounts for approximately 70% of global production and 90% of global rare earth refining capacity.
On the morning of November 7th, at the Forward Command Center located at Zalai Provincial Military Command, Deputy Prime Minister Chun Hong-ha just chaired an in-person and online meeting with localities to direct the work of overcoming the consequences of Typhoon Kalmaegi.
Typhoon Kalmaegi, the 13th storm arising in the East Sea so far this year, along with its circulation, had left 5 people dead and 6 injured as of early November 7th, and caused widespread damage in central localities. The authority reported that a total of 52 houses collapsed, while nearly 2,600 others were damaged or lost their roofs. 9 ships were sunk by waves. Although the storm was considered one of the most powerful to impact the Central and Central Highlands regions, thanks to the close attention and direction of the party and state leaders, the proactive response of the government and local authorities, and the preparedness of local residents, the damage was significantly mitigated.
Upcoming are some updated news.
Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh recently chaired an important meeting with semiconductor enterprises of the Global Semiconductor Association on the occasion of delegates attending the International Semiconductor Exhibition 2025 in Vietnam. At the meeting, international enterprises expressed their impression of Vietnam's socio-economic achievements, especially the development strategy based on science and technology, digital transformation, and the semiconductor industry. Delegates highly appreciated and believed in Vietnam's semiconductor industry development policy, expressed their desire to continue investing and proposed many solutions to turn Vietnam into a semiconductor center of the region and the world. Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh emphasized that Vietnam is making efforts to innovate its development model, aiming for fast and sustainable growth based on science and technology, innovation, and especially the semiconductor and chip industry. The Prime Minister set a target that by 2027, at the latest, Vietnam must be able to design, manufacture, and test a number of necessary semiconductor chips. With the motto of harmonizing benefits and sharing risks, Vietnam is committed to creating all favorable and open conditions for investors.
According to a report by the General Statistics Office, GSO, in October, international arrivals to Vietnam reached 1.73 million people, an increase of 22.1% compared to the same period last year. Cumulatively, for the first 10 months of 2025, international arrivals to Vietnam reached nearly 17.2 million people, marking an increase of 21.5% over the same period, of which visitors by air reached 14.6 million, up 21.8% over the same period last year. By road reached 2.4 million, up 21.4%. By sea reached 205.1 thousand, up 8.5%.
After 6 months of suspension of operation for repair and upgrading, Vinh Airport is expected to welcome the first flight back on December 19, 2025. Previously, from July 10, 2025, Vinh Airport temporarily suspended operations to serve the upgrade project, with the goal of completion and operation again on December 19, 2025. Construction items include repairing runways, taxiways, expanding parking lots, and upgrading terminals. After nearly 4 months of construction, the Vinh Airport upgrade project is being accelerated, striving to complete before December 19th in time to serve the peak season at the end of the year. Currently, the project is being constructed by 6 contractors and is being accelerated to complete on schedule.
The event on connecting supply and demand and promoting agricultural products of Nghệ An province in 2025 had just been inaugurated. It is regarded as an important bridge helping Nghệ An's agricultural products open up more opportunities for cooperation, investment, and trade. More in the story today.
Attending the Nghệ An Provincial Agricultural Product Supply-Demand Connection and Promotion event for the first time, this Japanese enterprise introduced various modern products and solutions in the field of designing and constructing agricultural net houses and greenhouses. The presence of Japanese businesses not only demonstrates the interest of international partners in Nghệ An's agriculture, but also opens up a new direction for the application of high technology in production. We came here with the hope to find cooperation opportunities to help agriculture develop more sustainably. The booths at the event were meticulously designed and invested in, showcasing the creativity and unique identity of each enterprise, making it easy for visitors to access, experience, and learn about the products. The products introduced are all high-quality agricultural products, carefully selected, with market development potential, and deeply imbued with regional identity.
This time we bring our most famous tea products from Thanh Nguyen.
We are very pleased to attend this event and see that it is organized on a very large and grand scale. Right on the first day, the Nghệ An Provincial Agricultural Product Supply-Demand Connection and Promotion event attracted a large number of people, businesses, and tourists to visit, learn, and shop.
I see that the event has many rich and diverse products from various regions.
Through this event, I also hope there will be collaborations and linkages in organizing production as well as connecting and consuming agricultural and environmental products from Nghệ An province. The Nghệ An Provincial Agricultural Product Supply-Demand Connection and Promotion Event 2025 has truly become a bridge that connects, spreads the value, and fuels the aspiration for Nghệ region's agriculture to reach further.
Now is the end of the show today. Thank you so much for your attention. Goodbye for now.